He is one of the sponsors on Joseph Scott's Cruising with the Mustang Man each and every, there it is right there, each and every Thursday right here on Cooper and Company Live. So y'all get an opportunity. Tune in and watch Joseph. Brad Stovall, Auto Body and Glass too. Jan Scott's also a sponsor on that. Real estate agent here. We'll talk more about her later too. Don't forget to be a sponsor on Cruising with the Mustang Man. All right, speaking of over there.
Yes.
All right, let me tell you something. I'm going to build this up. Now serving a soup kitchen. I didn't know Limestone County had one. Free meals cooked with love. Let me tell you what she said they cook. Sometimes they have cornbread, pinto beans, and fried okra. I'm going to start eating over there. I dang sure don't get that at home. Free meals, just in case you need to know, you get a free haircut and clothes, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5. It's also at Mighty Warrior Church. They have church there on Sundays. They need more space. They need a refrigerator.
Well, these are for people that need the assistance.
Stuff bad.
Don't go down there just to get a haircut when you can actually afford to pay for a haircut.
All right, so they need a bunch of stuff over there.
If you have any donations you can get rid of, help them out.
Yeah, and we're going to be trying to do our best to help them. Carrying them a load of stuff yesterday. You folks can do the same thing.
Something else I heard that I was just astonished about was in Ardmore.
Yeah, we were talking about that in our Sunday school class.
My goodness, and when they leave school on Friday, they're given a boxed lunch.
A lunch.
And that's the last,
you know, if y'all know,
the last time they're going to eat until they come back to school.
Somewhere around our area, especially Limestone County, where kids aren't getting enough to eat, especially on the weekend, give us a call and we can see what we can come up with to help get this to where there's no need. You know, here Obama just does $1.9 billion in aid to the Ukraine.
And we have kids that are going over.
Y'all know anybody over there? I don't. Anyway, I want to go to that video coming up tomorrow. Roy will be with us, and Dusty will be up here. We're talking about some other things, and we'll get things cranking here as we head into spring. Of course, you won't know it by looking at the weather tomorrow. But I was down there yesterday. Please, if you've got some stuff you want to get shed of, as I like to say, load it up.
You're not using it.
Take it down there and drop it off to these people.
That's right.
They're good folks. Here's that interview, and I may or may not be back today. So here's that interview with Joe down that way yesterday at the Soup Kitchen in Tanner, Alabama. All right, tell me what happens here.
Well, this is a soup kitchen, and we cook meals with love, and we serve them with love.
So, what are your hours? About how many people a day do you feed?
Well, we're open from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and we don't turn anybody away. We have probably about 50 people who come through here, but we give them enough food to feed their whole family.
So you're feeding maybe 100, 150 a day?
Who knows? God knows.
Now, where are people just from around the Tanner area or what?
We have people all over Limestone County that come in.
Is this the only soup kitchen in this area?
Yes.
Anywhere?
Yes.
And y'all been open how long?
Well, we've been open for 6 months.
How do you get donations?
People just come in and give me money. Put money in my pockets.
What do you need?
We need free clothing. We need clothing donations and any kind of groceries. You can come in and ask me, and I'll make you a list of what I need, you know, to cook soup with. Sometimes I cook like cornbread and fried okra and some pinto beans, different things like that.
Well, I may have to start eating here.
Yeah,
pinto
we have
bean
pretty good food.
Okra.
Well, look what we got today. We got chicken stew today.
Y'all do this 5 days a week? Mm-hmm. Now, what happens is this a church on Sundays? What's the name of the church, and how does that work?
Yes, on Sundays we have worship at 11 o'clock, and the name of the church is Mighty Warrior.
Who's the preacher?
Well, the pastor's names are Randy and Dawn Wilson.
Okay. So it's churches, again, what time on Sunday?
11.
11. Mm-hmm. And this is the church here. Give me a little tour right quick, Joe.
Okay. Well, on this side we have all the boys and the men's clothing, and then on this side we have all the girls and the women's clothing, and then in the back we give free haircuts.
Well, now I noticed you were looking at me kind of strange.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're ready for your haircut.
Not quite, but you cut hair too?
Yes.
So y'all do a little everything?
Yeah.
So what's the main purpose of this Mighty Warrior Church and what the soup kitchen?
just loving others, loving God and loving others.
How big a need is it for something like this in Limestone County?
A huge need. We have people that they're on a limited income. We have people that have lost their jobs. We've had people that have been cut back from full-time to part-time. And with the bills and everything that they have to pay, they just don't have enough money. And we have homeless people that come in here.
Are there a lot of people in our area that go hungry?
Yes.
Most people
But
can't
hopefully
believe
not
that.
anymore. Hopefully not anymore.
And as far as you know, this is the only soup kitchen in this area.
Right, and we're located at a good location because we have the food bank next door and we have the Tanner Clinic right beside us. And so people can come over there and get groceries, and they can come over here and get a nice meal,
And there's no charge for anything.
no charge.
And
It's
people
all
just
free.
can come by here and make a donation.
Right.
All right, let me get a few shots here. Now, what are some immediate needs that you guys need here, Joe?
Well, we need a refrigerator. Lowe's is donating a gas stove, praise the Lord, but we need a refrigerator. A big, 29 cubic would be nice. And we also need some storage buildings in the back to store the clothing in and to store food in. We need storage bins to put the clothing in.
So this is becoming bigger and bigger, I imagine.
Right, it is. It is.
So there is a tremendous need for this.
Yes, sir, there is. And we have people that donate every day, that people come in every day and get clothing, and also people bring back. And so it's kind of like a community exchange.
Okay.
And but I have people that come in sometimes and just say, well, give me a list of what you need for the next day, and I'll give them a list, and they'll run the Sam's and get what I need to cook for the next day.
So people are pretty generous.
Yes, and God is providing the bread to feed the hungry, but we do need it. There is a big need.
All right. What are these?
These are our food basket